Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you may be. Of course, it's been a minute since I've done uh, any reactions videos because life and trying to catch up on various shows. Um, yeah, I am like way behind on a lot of things, but there are a couple things from the last week that I do want to go ahead and do a couple videos on. One, there was Summers Games Fest. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, that was last weekend. And we're gonna do a video trailer trilogy. One Marvel's Wolverine gameplay extended, which is from a few weeks ago or like 2 weeks ago, and then uh, two others, Tomb Raider and Resident Evil, which are from Summer's Games Fest, which I was going to look at later, but as you all know, I love Resident Evil, so I was like, we'll do this trailer trilogy, games edition, and then there's some, like I said, regular movie trailers that I'm way behind on, but a couple newer ones or the final ones came out today and the last couple days, so we'll do that. But anyways, and excuse the pajamas because I, got home from work not long ago, sweaty, dirty, and yeah, just went ahead and showered and changed my pajamas. So sorry about that. Anyways, here we go. First is new Tomb Raider game, Legacy of Atlantis. Okay, play.
Been halfway across the continent looking for you.
Got a Sphinx.
Hard woman to track down.
Well, you found me.
That's Croft.
Ms. Croft, I hear when it comes to
Okay,
retrieval,
nice.
you're the one to hire. This isn't about glory or money or making the world a better place. This is a puzzle buried in centuries of silence. You don't strike me as someone who walks past a locked door without wondering what's behind it.
I mean, that is Laura Croft.
There's a reason I can only trust you with this.
Wow, okay.
Gotta say, you captured your good side.
You're assuming I've got a bad side.
Okay. February next year. Okay, so DLC with the Survivor's outfit. Um, okay, so Tomb Raider is a franchise that, I mean, I like Laura Croft as a character. I have a couple comics, Tomb Raider comics from the Image IDW Wildstorm era, and actually there's one that I a newer one I bought the other day. I haven't read. As far I've dabbled in the games a little bit, but in all honesty, even though the little bit I've dabbled, I mean, have been fun in itself. The complete action adventure-ish, like Tomb Raider, Uncharted, whatnot. They're not my go-to, if you will, as far as games and whatnot. but I'm always interested, obviously, in a good story and things done right. And again, Laura Croft is a character that I know of really very. I don't want to say very well, but I mean, as far as again having dabbled in the games, I mean, knowing of the games, and again reading comics and whatnot, and seeing some of the uh, animated series that were out there and everything. So I mean, again, she's just one of those in the zeitgeist. I mean, if you're a gamer or even gamer adjacent, you know the name Laura Croft or Tomb Raider probably, especially if you're a certain age like myself. But yeah, it looks beautiful. Looks like it's got great scenes and everything. So yeah, very interesting. Of course, as with most trailers and things that looking at these days, they're on for me next generation because I still have the PS4, haven't bit that bullet, and yeah, I'm really gonna have to bite that bullet sooner than later, especially for what comes next. Again, well, Resident Evil Requiem, as I did a reaction for, and I'm looking very forward to playing it at some point. But also, we have Resident Evil Veronica, the Code Veronica remake, which I have to say, honestly, is probably one of my favorite Resident Evils. I've played a number of them multiple times, but probably more than any, I think I've probably played Code Veronica the most times. From PS2, PS3 era. And yeah, I've been waiting for a remake and stuff. So we have a announcement trailer. So let us check it out.
Oui? Qui est-ce? So, you're the American who called earlier. The sister of the man on the third floor. Ah, welcome to Paris. It's so nice to meet you. Brr, it's freezing. Come in. Come in. We don't want you to catch a cold. I hate to say it, but your brother is, well, quite odd. In we go. Oh là là. Mais quelle pagaille. He's made such a mess again. Think, I just cleaned it up a week ago. It's like a boulder rolled through here. Huh?
Boulder.
Ah, the delightful biscuit.
Resident Evil 5.
I'm sure he won't notice if we help ourselves. Oh, I'm so sorry. It must be the maintenance man from this morning. Won't be long. I'll bring some nice coffee to go with the biscuit.
At least there's the Marquise. I really like this. course, the music. Yep, the dragonfly. Rockford Island. The Ashfords.
Don't move. Claire Redfield.
Okay.
PlayStation.
All right. So, first of all, I just like that whole introduction opening scene. Claire is there, looking for Chris and whatnot in Paris and whatnot. And then you have the guys kidnapping her. So, which, for any of you who have played Code Veronica before, they're completely changing the beginning. Which I'm not, as of right now, I don't mind that, because so in the original Code Veronica, the opening scene, if I remember right, because I can't remember if they showed this back in the flashback, but I think it's the opening scene, if I remember right, of it. It's a cinematic and everything. Claire is infiltrating this facility in Paris. Again, looking for information and Chris and everything, and then she gets captured at this installation that she was, that she infiltrated, and then she gets kidnapped to Rockford Island. So I guess instead of all that, obviously we see her going to Chris's apartment where he's staying. I mean, of course, you see the dumbbells and stuff, and of course the landlady had to make the boulder reference from Resident Evil 5. Punch that boulder. Which, of course, I say that freshly, or fairly freshly, since me and my buddy Mike played through Resident Evil 5 co-op over the last couple months. Yeah, and a couple weeks ago beat that. But anyways, yeah, it looks great, obviously in line with the remakes, the RE engine. I am really ecstatic to see, like I said, the things from the game, how much of them, like I said, just remaking it, reimagining it. How much of it's going to be from the original game, just redone in the style of the RE games and Biohazard Village and whatnot, and what, as in like this little scene we get here, as I'm assuming that is the beginning of the game, they flesh out or change a little bit. But yeah, I'm all for this. So, all right. So for our last one, this is a little bit longer. Is the Marvel Wolverine extended gameplay trailer. 7 minutes. I'm not sure we're gonna watch all 7 minutes of it, but we shall take a look at it and see what we have. And here we go. Dag.
see if we can find the one that got away.
Of course, being the hairy burly guy he is. See, look at those
Might be our
arms.
lead. Looks like she took off into the industrial park.
All right, let's search the area. Give me a status update.
Perimeter stable. Holding position.
Wow, okay. Jesus. No, they definitely aren't pulling any punches in this game. By any means. It definitely earns its mature rating.
No answer. Stay sharp. I don't like this.
Should do another sweep. It's too quiet.
Wow. Okay, so parkouring, get around. Someone! Leech!
Freak. Ship's gassing off.
Trask.
Not today, Bob.
Sentinel's coming up. Up. Didn't get to see who else is there. Try to go back one. But it may open it up and show us. Okay, Reapers. Gee.
There you are, Red.
Jean? Is that you? Don't worry. You're not going anywhere.
Everyone shoot!
Okay. Jesus! Whoa. And, of course, his meter's healing up as he goes. Okay. Jeez. Okay, I'm guessing by the color change this is more like Berserker Rage.
Let's go!
Shit. Yeah, that'll work.
Where are those mutants?
Can't answer your question now, man. Jesus.
Get out of my way! You're mine!
get you guys out of here.
Are you a superhero?
I'm not, kid. I'm Wolverine.
Wow. Patch. Second. Omega Red, Mystique. Deadpool. No, or is that Ninja? Sabretooth. Okay, so Deadpool. Sabretooth.
Some folks can't wait to die.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that. Wow. That is a game. We'll put it that way. Yeah, I mean, first of all, okay, it's Insomniac, so you know, of course, if you've played or ever or seen videos or anything of the Spider-Man games, you know the quality there. I mean, Insomniac in general, obviously, is AAA studio. So again, when this was announced years ago, I was very intrigued. I was like, okay, what's the Wolverine game? I mean, again, after only really comparing Spider-Man as it's by them and Insomniac, kind of like what's a Wolverine game gonna be again? Because of course, Spider-Man, you're of course you're beating people up, but you're web swinging, you're doing all these different things as far as traversing and stuff. But of course, Wolverine obviously is going to be a more, as we see in this, you just running around, some parkour, I guess, or whatever. You have your claws to use, not just as weapon, but I guess modes of transportation for scaling some things or slowing you down or whatever. So I was really like, okay, what kind of game are we going to get here? And I mean, what we see here does not disappoint as far as the quality of the game, the cinematics, obviously, and obviously we see all the other characters because first one we see is Jean, and then Artie. So I was just like, okay, are we gonna have a light? And then we of course do the quick shot. So Mega Red, Sabretooth, which of course a Wolverine game is a must. Mystique, Deadpool. So yeah, looks like a lot of fun. Obviously very gory because of course Wolverine killing people in general, but also he can be blown to smithereens. But as long as he has enough time, he'll heal right back up, as we saw in that. Seeing that adamantium skeleton exposed a few times. So yeah, again, sign me up when I get the PS5. Yeah, because I don't think I'm going to just wait till the 6th and skip to that. But anyways, yeah, looks great. So, that being said, I'm going to end this games, or Trailer Trilogy Games Edition. As always, feel free to share, subscribe. It's been a while since I even said that. Hopefully give me a like if you like my content. If you have subscribed and watched this, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hit that notification bell below so you know when I drop something new. If you feel so inclined, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of any of these 3 games. And as always, thanks for watching. Peace.